background view. That's all it is. Yeah, just a big old white background view. It's my RV, and we are having to sit on this side of the RV because now we're in 15, 17 mile per hour winds, and we just didn't feel like being inside. So we thought, well, we'll come over here, and y'all think this view is bad. Let me turn you around and show you what we're looking at. We are in I started saying RV park. I guess it is kind of an RV park, but there's Penny, Frugal RV Gal's rig, and there's Frugal RV Gal somewhere. Nope, that's Sammy.
We look so much alike.
No, there they are. Hi, babies. And anyway, we are at the end of this circle at this state park, and I'll tell you about it in a moment. And then you come over here. See, there's nobody over there, and it's Friday, so it's starting to fill up. There was hardly no one here. And then you come over here, and these are my neighbors, and they're really nice people. We visited with them today. And so can you see their cabana? Well, we have cabanas behind our rig too, but we can't sit there because of the wind. And then back behind that is just this huge farmland and field. And so we actually have a wonderful view and campsite that we were hoping to share with you, but the wind didn't cooperate, and so we don't get to do that today. And I'll just warn you up front, you guys know me, when I'm skipping, you get what you get. And I went fishing this morning, went very early this morning. Jana had some things to do at home, so she joined me later. And it's what, 80 something here today?
Yes.
Yeah, and so I stayed out too long, and I got hot. And then and I forgot to eat. I did have water with me, and then Jana came and joined me, and patrons are going to get the KOKO Fam patrons are going to get a Patreon only video today. I came this close to falling in, but I didn't. I'll just give you a spoiler now that I didn't fall in. But and then I filmed me fishing and everything that you guys will see, I think, in a couple of weeks. And anyway, a lot of people ask me, they're like, how can you stand to be in an RV park with neighbors so close? Well, usually the not RV park, state park, RV park, whatever, the state parks that we go to, we're very lucky to get campsites away from people. This was kind of an emergency stop, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Let me catch up with the comments. And I have to look through my bifocals, so I have to do this, sorry. Got Beth on here, and Kathy's asking her about her pup. Hi, Richard. Hope you're doing well too. And yay, Sue, we're glad you're here too. Text in Lulu, hello, sunny Central Texas. Oh, wow, Cheryl, thank you for being on here, Cheryl, because I know you are traveling and you are pedal to the metal. You're making such good time. Okay, so now you are in Elk City, Oklahoma at the lake, and a great spot for a relaxing evening. Yes, I know that you have been driving hard. Thank you for making time to be on here. That means the world to me. And hi, Robin Mallory in New Orleans. Judith, you are coming to us from Hawaii. Dang, girl. I don't even think I have responded yet to that cute little clip you sent me of your grandson and your mother and the bubbles. And and I've also been wanting to ask you, how does he handle the ocean in California? Because and you can tell me by text, but you know, I've been curious about that, and I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you. And sorry to hear that, Beth. That's brutal. Hey, Camper Tales, good to see y'all on here as always. Camper Tales is Tiff and Lauren, and Norman in San Diego. Cold and windy. Wow, in San Diego, go figure. That's amazing. Hey, Becky Raver. Oh, your very first at FNL. Everybody give her applause. Hi, Becky. Welcome. And thank you so much for your kind words. And I'm glad that you're enjoying my channel. I'm trying to be more consistent on it and get things out to you guys. And if y'all saw my post about the wonderful new subscribers I have and how many books I've sold already this month. That was just books sold this month, and I'm just in the, you know, we're halfway through. I'm just blown away and so grateful. And I'm sorry, my nails they're clean, but they are, I didn't get the polish taken off. And like I said, I've been fishing 2 days in a row. And between that and work, and plus I've been sleeping in till like 7 one morning till like 8:30, didn't I? I mean, I don't know what's going on with me around that, but I've been sleeping in, and I can't afford to burn daylight hours like that. And so, but it is what it is, and I'm rested and happy, and so it's all good. But between that and working and going fishing, and then we ran home from the river. And we didn't run. I'm lying. We did not run. Right? We didn't run.
No.
Janice like, no, we didn't run. It's about a mile to the fishing hole where I went. Or maybe 3/4 of a mile to the fishing hole where I went. And I tried this today. I tried one before that one. I'd been trying different ones here, and it just wasn't working. And so I went a little further down the river, and we have to walk a pretty good hike to get to the river from here. And so we did not run, and we came back around 1 o'clock, and so it was very hot. And once you get off the river, there is no shade between the river and getting to our campsite. And so we sat for a little bit and cooled off, and then I went in and we had lunch and did dishes and everything. And so Kathy, how lazy of you. Yeah, and so let me back up and look at comments again. Let's see. Kate Kramer, hello. Good to see you on here. Oh, 75 in New Orleans. That's lovely. That is lovely. Oh, thank you, Lorelei's Lake House Adventures. We have a friend, her name is Lorelei, and had met her at all of the Lollapaloozas. So now I have 2 Lorelei's. What are the odds? That is so amazing. From Williamsburg, Virginia. Good to see you. Thank you, Megan. I'm glad to be doing well. And Cabin Fever Crochet, I'm glad you're back. I've had a lot of people returning lately, and probably because I was featured on Cheap RV Living, and that was such a treat. And thank you all that have hopped over from there. But I've had a lot of people that have come back, and a lot of people that thought that I didn't have a channel anymore. Go figure. And so thank you for being here. Bando, are you giving Mama Jana a hard time? Are you showing your pearly whites?
Yeah.
Don't be showing your pearly whites to Mama Jana. She picked him up because he's getting all tangled up in my tripod. All right, hang on. Let me back up.
Well, is Lorelei then? Did she change her name?
Oh, I don't know.
She asked if you got the email for the fish Tampa.
Oh, maybe that is our Lorelei, and she just changed her name.
No, it's me, she says.
Oh, okay. All right, so not 2 Lorelei's, just one, and she changed her name. That's too funny.
I started my channel finally.
Yay!
Oh,
Yeah, you've been to some amazing places, so I'm glad you started your channel, because I just everything that you guys have been sharing is just amazing. And it but anyway, Cabin Fever, I won't. That's why I'm looking at you like that. Cabin Fever Crochet, thank you again. I'm glad you're here. Hello, Renee. Let's see. Judith says she saw a Class C in Hawaii at the beach from Mesa RVs. We can camp in Hawaii. I just can't drive there.
I don't know if you've seen, but Pearl's on.
Pearl, hi, I did not see yet. Hey, Vicky Van Gogh, thank you. And I'm so glad that you and Friggy got to to Polo today while I was on the river. I was like, Jana, you've got to contact Vicki because I can't get enough signal to get Google Maps up to answer a question or anything. And so bummed that we're not going to get to see you, but I'm glad that you guys were able to work that out. And Linda, not currently in Texas, who's been doing these amazing adventures with the Lorelei. You guys have just had so much fun, and it's been so much fun to follow you on Instagram. And I don't know if you've got somewhere else too, but anyway, let's see. I'm catching up on comments, you guys, catching up on comments. Thank you, Christine Cooper. That is so sweet of you. I've just been blown away, and I tell you, you hear this from a lot of creators, but I work really hard, and it has been pretty frustrating for my channel to not grow. And so this was a motivated boost, and I'm thrilled, and I'm grateful, and I'm just over the moon happy. Thank you. Pearl, so good to see you. I sure wish I could make it to Texas and see you. Are you back in Texas yet, or are you still gone? Let's see. I tell you, Becky, she says I must need the sleep and rest if my body is taking it. I guess so, because I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I will set my alarm and I'll turn it off and I'll go back to sleep for another 3 hours. It's ridiculous. And I just really can't keep doing that and get all my work and play done. Something has to give, and work's certainly not going to give. But I sacrificed a little bit of work yesterday and today to go fishing, and now I got to crunch it because I did that. Mornings with Granny. Oh, she's reading. Oh, you finished reading.
And I follow her
on
YouTube.
Oh, you do? You follow? So you want to say hi to Mornings with Granny?
Hey, Mornings with Granny. I follow you. I watch your videos.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check it out.
Don't comment. I'm going to start commenting now.
That's awesomeness. So I'll have to check that out, and I'm glad you enjoyed the book, Mornings with Granny. Thank you so much. Robin says she can't run anymore either. I can run. It just was a mile, and I'm not going to run that far for sure. Let's see. Jenna, did we get the recipe from Lorelei? Yes, and I gave it to Jenna. Yes. So we're all good. All right. Christine's growing web feet in Connecticut with all the rain. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. Be careful, be safe, and Lorelei, will check out your channel. He didn't get in the water at home, but after yesterday, he won't be getting in it at home. I guess he does. I'm sad that he doesn't like the ocean. You live in California, and your mother lives in Hawaii, and your grandson doesn't like the ocean. Go figure. Nifty Traveler. Let's see. Oh, girl, I know that feeling. So many of us, so many times in our travels, have to play that juggle of we call it, what do we call it? A Tetris puzzle? A Tetris puzzle to get everything to fit sometimes. But hang in there. You'll get through this. This too will pass. Hang in there. Yeah, Susan. Yes, we're in the shade too by being on this side. But we actually have such a wonderful cabana area and lots of trees over there. So we were going to be able to be in the shade, but it's just too much wind. And even with a mic, it just wasn't going to work. So we just went ahead and came over here on this side of the RV to do the FNL. And I got to tell you, Susan, we had some more of Jenna's homemade salsa. She made another batch today, and she makes fabulous pico de gallo. But she wanted salsa for that particular recipe, and she made more salsa today for what we had. It wasn't birria tacos today. It was just beef tacos, but they were corn and small and in half, and she pan fried them, and with some cheese and with her salsa and then some avocado. She didn't make guacamole this time. We just had it with avocado, and it was so good. But she makes pico de gallo and salsa. So let me back up. Yeah, Mornings with Granny, you're welcome. I do have 1,000 more. I have 1,600 more subscribers, I think, Robin. Just so blessed. And well, that may be it, Megan. I may just be going through a period of time where I'm needing more sleep. I don't know. Oh, good, Pearl. Good. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, good. Thank you, Sue. You turned your son onto my channel. I hope he can find some things that are helpful. That'd be awesome. I would love to be. I used to travel to the Caribbean a lot. That's when I was married to a rich attorney. We used to travel to the Caribbean a lot, and we had. Okay, Bandit, you can get in your chair. We had a timeshare in St. Thomas, but we went all over and scuba dived, and I was just showing pictures of the Caribbean yesterday to Jana and saying, of course, we would never leave our dogs, and so we wouldn't fly there now. But I was like, one day I want us to go to the Caribbean and hang out. And I have a good friend that has it's only it's not an Airbnb. She has it's got a bar and a swimming pool on the beach. It's in Belize. Oh, I'm skipping and I can't. God, what is Kelly's place? In Belize.
It's a bar.
Well, it's a bar. It's a bar and a swimming pool on the beach, and then her house, and then they have and then they have three or four
Like
detached bedrooms and
wine.
what Stella's
Wine.
Stella's wine,
Something like
that. Oh, I'm
Hang
so
on.
embarrassed.
Let me go
Stella's. Anyway, so maybe we'll go to Belize one day and see Kelly. She was in the States here a while back, and I got to see her, and it was so great to see her. And but yes, the Caribbean is fabulous, and I'll take that Caribbean look any day. Thank you so much. Sammy's, we've already shown, Judith, we showed Sammy a little bit ago. Is it Pets Day today? I thought it was yesterday.
Stella's Sunset.
Stella's Sunset, yeah. No?
Or Stella's Wine Bar.
It may,
I think it's this one, isn't it?
let me see. Yes, Stella's Sunset. Let me see. Yes, so they do serve unique wine thing at their bar, but yeah, Stella's Sunset. You can find
Right now.
they're closed right now, probably because she came home. She does that every now and then, and they'll close because it's her and her husband that run it, and they have one employee that helps them with the rooms that they rent out, and then of course they're bartenders and everything, but they all take vacation at the same time because it's such a small group. But if you go look up Stella's Sunset in Belize, I believe she's on Facebook and Instagram, and if y'all ever go there or stop by her Instagram account or anything, tell her Debra said hi. We go way back. All right, catching up on comments again, and I haven't even got to the titles yet. Somebody's riding their bike by. Oh my gosh, there are 12 inches of rain in New Orleans. That's crazy. Let's see. I'm catching up. Hold on, guys, catching up. Oh, Judith, here's Sammy. Let me show you. Here's Sammy. She just got back in her chair. So that is Sammy's chair because I ran over her bed, and she loves that chair. Y'all have heard that story before. A friend of ours named Leslie has that chair, and Sammy will literally wait for, all that Leslie has to do is look like this, like she's gonna get up, and Sammy and tries to scoot in behind her. So after I ran over Sammy's bed, I bought her that chair. So
the difference in my chair and her chair.
But then you won't let me get you that. I've offered. So just so y'all know, she's giving me a hard time. Okay, you're going to be on camera for that one. So she's giving me a hard time because she's like
the $8 chair right here.
Yeah, hers is an $8 or $10 chair at Walmart. Sammy's is like $75. And so she's always like, really? Sammy has a $75 chair? And so I offered to get her a chair, a nice a nice chair, and she's like, I'm frugal, whatever. She'll spend money when she wants to spend money. But she is Frugal RV Gal, and that's the name of her channel for a reason. But she does not want that chair. Now tell them why. Why you don't want a second chair like that?
I don't know.
You tell me all the time, I don't want a second chair like that. It's too big. It's too tall. It takes up too much room.
Okay. I was like, personally, yeah. It's this tall when you fold it up.
It is. It's
you know how
huge.
wide my hall in my
She's
camper is?
in a truck camper. She's got a legitimate argument there.
I don't want two of those.
Yeah, so thank you. That's all I was saying. I have
sorry.
offered. I don't want people thinking that I bought your dog a chair and not you. Let's see. Let me back up. Oh, Kathy, that's sweet. No, we would never leave our dogs. Just can't do it. Oh no, Pup Camper says she's signing off. Yeah, the winds here are bad too. But love you, Cheryl. We'll stay in touch as you travel. All right, catching up. I'll be announcing KOKO Fest. Sue's talking about KOKO Fest. I'll be announcing KOKO Fest in probably a couple of weeks. I don't know. I don't have a calendar in front of me. Just y'all stay tuned for that. I'll be announcing it soon. And of course, patrons get to know a few days ahead of time. Hi, Tracy Phillips. He's on. Did you see that? Good deal. Let's see. Catching up. Robin says the water in the Caribbean is prettier than in Hawaii. Judith, you're from Hawaii, your mother still lives there, and you're sitting there at your mother's in Hawaii on the beach right now. Have you been to the Caribbean? I have not been to Hawaii, so I can't speak to that. But I know scuba diving and being in the waters in the Caribbean, there's just nothing like it. Like I said, I've been all over, and I just love it so much. Lisa says she thinks it's windy everywhere. Is it windy there in Florida? Lisa, good to see you, and thank you very much for being on here. Thank you, Lorelai. She's laughing about the... Linda says hers is $5 from Walmart, too. No one, Camper Tail says no one would think that, but it's funny when you tease. You'd be surprised how blasted I get over the silliest stuff, Tiff and Lauren, the Camper Tails. But that's why I wanted to clarify real quickly when she said that it's like I am not sticking her in an $8 chair and putting Sammy in a $75 chair. I offered to buy them both a good chair, and she's like, nope, I don't want it. And I know her. If I bought it, you'd be a little ticked, wouldn't you? Because you'd have to store it. And yeah, she's looking at me like she's like, don't buy it, don't do it. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I'm almost caught up on comments. I love it that you guys are commenting so much. Hi, Barb. Good to see you. She finally left Quartzsite and is in Las Cruces, starting her tour of New Mexico and bought the New Mexico State Park Pass. We love doing the New Mexico State Parks, and yes, I know that it might be changing. Y'all can go watch that. Video. Linda says she used it but likes yours better. Do we know what she's talking about?
What'd she say?
She said, I used it but I like yours better. I don't know what you're referencing, Linda. Linda not currently in Texas. She's traveling with Lorelai. Hi, Dustin. Good to see you. Kathy says it's windy in Jersey too. I think it's windy everywhere, like Lisa said. Yeah, we're just now getting it. In fact, we can't travel on Monday because it's going to be 30 miles sustained. And Megan says even Michigan is under a high winds alert. Oh, I get it, Linda. It won't fit in your van. Thank you, Camper Tales, the Camper Tales. I'm catching up. I like that y'all comment a lot. I love it.
It's Tiff that's typing.
Yeah, it's either, well, I don't know. Is it Tiff typing or is it Lauren clack typing? And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you need to check out the Camper Tales and a reel in video that they just put up. It was so cute, and in it, Tiff is reading my book, and we were watching it and then got, well, actually I watched it, got to the end and saw that. And I'm like, I'm like, Jana, you gotta watch this. And she was in the middle of something and looked at me like, and I'm like, no, you gotta watch this now. And so she's watching it and we're laughing because it was very funny. And I don't want to give the plot away, but it was very funny. And she's laughing, and then it got to the end and she goes, oh, she's reading your book. It was really cool. Let's see. I know, 23 minutes in, I haven't even got to the titles. Y'all want, the titles will go fast, I promise. Yes, Judith, I sure, Judith, you're in Hawaii, and I want to go to Hawaii, and you're going to Alaska next, traveling, camping, caravanning with friends to Alaska. I just want to tag along with you where you're going. Lorelei lets her use her chair. That's awesome. It was funny. It was awesomeness. Aruba, I love Aruba. Aruba was one of the first Caribbean islands I went to. I have not been to the Bahamas. Not that y'all might not even care, and I don't want to take up airtime talking about me, but let me see if real quickly if I can remember where all I've been. I might not be able to, you know, because I have a brain injury. But let me see. I know I've been to Aruba. I've been to St. Thomas. I was on a liveaboard sailboat. It was manned. It kind of like a yacht, but it really was a sailboat. There was let's see, there was 4 cabins on each side, and all but one was a couple. So maybe I don't know, 12 or so of us that was on that. And we were on a liveaboard for 3 weeks, and we went all over the Caribbean, and I am not going to be able to remember where all we went. And that's as much as I can remember. But it was awesomeness, and I just can't wait to take, hopefully get to go with Jenna at some point to go do that.
Where's your mic? They're saying you're picking up the wind.
Oh, sorry.
We'll just plug it in.
Plug it in. It is actually in my desk, metal desk. You know what I'm talking about? The metal desk.
The lapel one or the big dead cat?
Oh, the lapel one is in my metal desk drawers that underneath my laptop. Dead cat would be underneath. Is that what you originally asked me?
Well,
she's so patient with me. That's what she originally asked me. Now I'm all like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my goodness. So she went to go get the mic. Thank y'all for letting us know. Tracy says it sounds good on his end. Thank you. I've got the mic part of my phone is facing, the wind's coming this way and the mic is over here, but I guess it's still blowing in. Sorry about that. Oh, Judith, that's so sweet. I feel the same way about you, sweetheart. And Lorelei says it's clear sounding on her screen. Well, we'll go get that and plug it in anyway, just in case. Thank you, Jana. You're always having to get up and go get something. I appreciate it.
Continue, because for some reason this is unscrewed.
Oh, that's probably. I tried to use it when she said that the mic, let me show them. The mic was unscrewed here at the bottom. And I think this is the one that I usually see. It's already, we got to take this off. Oh, I'm taking the whole mic off. It's the one that I had been using on my cab when I drive. And I was about ready to throw it away. And I meant to have somewhere. But I was about ready to throw this one away because when I would play my video back after recording, while I'm driving, it was click, 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 click. And I bet it's because it was coming unscrewed. I didn't know they could tighten up. Thank you for doing that. All right, so she is plugging in now. Does that make a difference, you guys? Some of you said it was clear for you, but some of you said it was, you could hear it sometimes. So let us know if that's any better, okay? Bandit's lizard hunting around the water pole. Let me show y'all. Like I said, he'll find a pole, and there's nothing there, but he'll find a pole or a bush, and he just goes round and round and round and round. And right now he's looking at his own shadow. Gonna have to start calling him the shadow hunter. Okay, what's my first topic? We'll finally get to a title. 30 minutes in. Yeah, she said 23 minutes in. We're a chatty bunch tonight.
Major unplanned detour.
Oh, okay. So major unplanned detour, and that would be this. I keep calling it an RV park because there's so many RVs. When we're on that side, we don't see them, so it doesn't bother us. But state park. We were very, very, very lucky to get 2 sites, period, let alone 2 sites next to each other. We checked 3 other state parks in this area, and they were all full. And we got this one, and we're so blessed. And because we're still here, I'm not going to give you our real-time location. But we were very blessed to get this. And the reason is, okay, I can't believe I've been on the road full-time 9 years, and I'm fixing to admit this. I'm a little embarrassed that I'm about to have to admit this. But shoulder seasons, going from winter to spring or from fall to winter, those 2 shoulder seasons are sometimes the absolute most challenging to try and plan your route. And because we make reservations during the summer, we have to make those reservations anywhere from 4 to 6 months out. And so you just kind of, it's like throwing a dart, and you hope that you land well and all. But our next place that we're going is still having 20-degree temps 12 hours a day and snow. So we were like, put the brakes on, back her up, and sit for a little while and until we can move on down the road when it warms up a little bit. And as it looks like, we'll be getting there, and at least it's going to be in the upper 30s, which is, quartzite gets down to that sometimes. So that won't be an issue. Hi, guys. So that won't be an issue for us to be able to get there at our next stop. It'll warm up to 50s or 60s during the day, which will be perfect. But I was not willing to do 20-degree temperature and snow for 12 hours a day. I mean, you can bust some pipes on an RV and stuff that way. So we put the brakes on and backed her up and came here, and we were very, very blessed to get. Oh, good, Lisa. Thank you. Y'all aren't hearing the wind. Thank you again, Jenna, for going and getting that. Hey, Sherry in the Netherlands. Nice to see you on here. Everybody give Sherry a big shout out for being on here. Rob Buchanan, thank you for being on here, and I'm glad you enjoyed that tour. It's so funny because we got inside my rig, and I've been on probably Bob's channel on eight different videos, and so I'm pretty used to how he interacts and everything. But we got inside, he didn't ask a single question. He just stood there with the camera, and he's like, go ahead. And I was like, and he just followed me around and filmed. I think he did ask me one question about solar panels because I was about to skip over that. But I was so used to him kind of leading me through, and there was so much I left out. It was a good video, and I so appreciated him doing the tour. But you know, we're always our own worst critic. But I watched it, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't show him this, I didn't show him that, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. But Robert Witham did such a good job on editing it. It turned out to be a really, really good video anyway. But I'm hoping Bob will do a follow-up with me next year after I've done some more decorating on her and spruced her up in some other places, and hopefully done some more improvements to her, and can do a better job next year. But I'm so grateful for everybody that's hopped over and for everybody that liked the tour. Let's see what I'm missing a conversation. No, hey Becky, thank you so much first of all for looking out for me. But no, that has gotten that whole thing about having to have a permit and resulting in a fine and everything. National parks have been more stringent about it. State parks and especially in New Mexico, sometimes Texas. Um, some of the parks can, like, for example, I was former Parks and Wildlife in Texas. The park where I worked, no professional could come in and use our facilities without registering at the office. And we didn't even require a permit. But they did need to register at the office and hopefully in advance if they were going to use one of our pavilions or one of our more scenic sites at our state park. We needed to know, first of all, because somebody might have rented it, and if there's going to be a group, or and also just have professional photography on. And drones are prohibited. Even if you have the FCC license, drones are prohibited in state and national parks. But you can do personal filming. I mean, what are they going to do? It's gotten so ridiculous. It's like people think you can't even film your family's birthday party anymore, and that's not true. It's just a bunch of fear mongering that got put out there, maybe clickbait. I don't know what happened, but that is not true, except in national parks. And they don't want you filming the national parks and the national monuments. And but I just saw this week, because I'm on a lot of mailing lists from having been former Texas Parks and Wildlife, I'm still on a bunch of mailing lists, and I'm not canceling them because it keeps me in the know. I just saw this week that national parks are about to pull back on that and allow YouTubers and others that aren't considered professionals to at least film and put up videos, but the drone thing is out, period. Come on. So I hope that helps. And Judith says if you keep changing everything in your home or RV, it will change into a new earth roamer. I would love, can you imagine putting four-wheel drive on this beast? I would be so happy. But before that, I would have to put a new engine in. She just barely makes it up hills. She's doing good. She's only got 70-something thousand miles on her, and she just keeps plugging right along. But yeah, I would love to have an earth roamer. Yes, Sherry, 2 to 4 months a year. I hear you, and that's awesome. New Zealand, the pictures I see of New Zealand are so beautiful. And Becky, you're welcome. I'm happy to clarify. And I'm so embarrassed by my nails. Y'all remember I've been fishing for 2 days, and I have to talk with my hands. I'm like Lauren typing. I have to talk with my hands. But I'm happy to clarify that. And y'all please hear me. You always be your own resource for clarifying and verifying anything. Vet anything anybody tells you. Me, Frugal RV Gal, Cheap RV Living, I don't care who it is you follow. Vet it for yourself. If you are going to be filming and you're concerned about it, call that state park, call that national park. I have found that they are always so happy to have the questions and to help and to clarify things. But that is my current understanding, and is what I've been told by rangers. Haven't asked any rangers this year, but as late as late last year, I verified that again, because I hold my KOKO Fest, my annual meetup, at City of Rocks. And of course there's always creators and people filming there. And so that was in November that I clarified that New Mexico State Parks does not have any regulations around that. Now my dog is chasing leaves that are blowing with the wind. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sorry it took so long, but okay. Oh, it's so nice to have hot water, by the way, Judith. Washing those dishes today and the greasy beef from the pot roast and everything. I love my hot water heater, or my water heater that makes water hot. Thank you. Yes, Lisa, that's my understanding as well. Changes are coming. Yay! Voices are being heard. Let's see. I got to take a drink. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. All right. Have I missed any comments that I didn't answer or anything? Okay, good deal. What's my next topic?
3 and 3.
What is it?
3 and 3.
What the hell does that mean?
No, you're the one that made up the topics.
Like 3 in 3? I got to think about this while I take a drink. Hold on.
3 in 3. Y'all throw a topic out there so we know what it is. 3 in 3. What is it?
3 and 3. Y'all guess. She's wanting y'all to guess because I'm going to be guessing. I can't remember what I meant by that.
3
and 3. 3 in 3. Sign language for 3. 3 in 3.
You had 3 buckets. Is that the 3?
Well, that could be. We can do that, but that wasn't it. But we can do that.
I'm thinking 3.
Oh yeah, Judith, that pot roast was so good. 3 books sold in 3 hours. It's actually been sometimes more than that. If y'all look at the stats that I posted on YouTube and on social media, and 3 states. Oh, Camper Tales. It wasn't 3 states, but it was. But I want to do the 3 buckets too. Okay. It was 3 parks in 3 weeks. That we. I really when I make my titles, I really need to tell Jana what they mean because I forget.
Well, because one of the titles. We'll talk about
yeah. When we get to that, she had to tell me you can't do that title. I was like, oh man. No, I know, but I'm telling them that you said today I can't do it, and that's why. But I hadn't told them that yet. Okay. So. I'm going to do a side note. Hold on to the 3 and 3, and if y'all have any suggestions on what it might be, Camper Tales, it was you're sending it telepathically. Yeah, y'all just know us that well. That's awesomeness. So 3 and 3. I'll come back to that. But the forgetting thing, I think I've shared this with you guys before, but my 81-year-old sister has, you know what I'm going to say? She has Alzheimer's. And 3 FNLs for 3 hours. They just seem like they're 3 hours long, Judith. But anyway, she has Alzheimer's, and I try to call her every day. There are days I don't. If I'm traveling, or if the signal's bad, or if I'm skipping because I want to be sure I'm present for her when I call. I don't want to confuse her anymore. And so there are some days I miss, but I have an alarm set and I try to call her every day. So today I'm down fishing and I put my rod down and I told Jen I'm going to call my sister because Jenna came down and joined me later, and she was drawing or painting. Which were you doing? Drawing. In her sketchbook. And so I told her what I was going to do so she wouldn't wonder who I was talking to, because I was down below the bank where she couldn't see me. And so I called my sister, and she always asks me the same questions. How old am I? How old is she? What is our age difference, which is 16 years? And where am I? Am I still enjoying this lifestyle? And then she'll turn around and she'll go, well, what? And then when I tell her I'm in New Mexico, I said I'm sitting on the bank of a river fishing. She's like, well, what are you doing in New Mexico and fishing? And I reminded her that I travel, and then in a little while she'll be like, hey, do you still like that nomad thing that you do? So it's talking about that short-term memory in my conversation with her every single time. Every moment is a new moment, and but she's just so happy, and just, you know, she's, thanks for calling. It's so good to hear from you, and she's just like that all the time, and it reminds me of my stepfather when I stayed in hospice with him. The nurses would come in and they'd say, how are you today, Mr. Whittington? And he'd go, I am fine. How are you doing? And my sister has that same heart, that same spirit. She just, every now and then she'll realize that she is forgetting things, and she'll say something. And today was one of those times. She was like, "Oh, I forgot that, didn't I?" And I'm like, "That's okay. I know it's frustrating for you sometimes." She goes, "Yeah, when I remember that I forgot, it is." And that was my whole story. But isn't that beautiful? When I remember that I forgot. And so she's so delightful. So y'all have to bear with me for forgetting. It runs in the family, evidently, for forgetting my title. But the 3 in 3 is we have been to 3 state parks in 3 weeks. And you know, I usually sit a lot longer than that, and don't like to travel that much. And before that, you know, if you watched my videos, or even Frugal RV Gals, and y'all jump over and make sure you're subscribed to her, because we're in the same place at the same time, obviously, but her videos are so different than mine. It's just amazing to me. I'll watch her video and I'm like, I didn't see that, or I didn't know that, or, you know, it's really 3 fish in 3 hours. Yeah, that's not even 3 fish in 3 days. You want up? Come here. You can come up. You have to come up this way, though. Come on. Come on. And it's asking to come up. Oh, and now you're going to growl at me? Well, you're the one that asked to come up. Oh, what, are you choked? He says, I'm all choked up about it.
Smile.
Show him your pearly whites. He says, not today. I don't want to show him my pearly whites. Anyway, so 3 fish in 3 days, not even 1 fish in 3 days, not even 3 bites in 3 days. We'll talk about that in a minute. Crap. Now you can show him your pearly whites? Show him. Show him. No? Bando, you are a mess. Can I have a hug?
No.
Squirrel. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. As I rock, Bandit growls. We're in synchronicity. Squirrel. I forgot. Oh, before we did 3 state parks in 3 weeks. We did overnight hops at Harvest Host. And you can watch my channel for my last 2 videos of that. And then Jana has some too. Becky, I love him too. He's such a sweetheart. He's got his own little story. So that was the 3 buckets. I do, when we're at state parks and have water, I do my own laundry. I hand wash my laundry. What am I trying to say? And I use a plunger and 3 buckets. And I'm just curious, would y'all like to see that process, or is that just like stupid TMI? Nobody cares. It's laundry, but I hate going to the laundromat. And if you've read my book, How Being a Nomad Saved My Life, you know why I hate going to the laundromat. And so when I get to do, bye baby, when I get to do my own laundry, from New Zealand, Sherry just sent me a super chat tip. I haven't gotten one in so long, and to know that it came all the way from New Zealand, Sherry, that is so sweet. Oh, Lisa says I showed it in a video last year.
I think you did too, and I think I did. So
okay,
you can do it again.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I do have a lot of new subscribers. I'm so sorry I don't remember you guys. My sister has Alzheimer's and mine's a brain injury, and sometimes I'm not sure there's much of a. That's not true. My sister has it a lot worse than me. I don't want to make light of her or anybody else that is suffering with cognitive issues from Alzheimer's or dementia. So if I came across like that just now, I truly apologize. But there, I didn't remember that I'd done a video of that. So thank you, Lisa. Let's see. Oh, good. Go play bingo and have lots of fun. That's amazing, Lorelai. That's awesomeness. We know how to do dishes with 3 buckets, but not laundry. I can do it again, just real quickly. Oh, Netherlands, not New Zealand. I am so sorry, Sherry. there's a big difference. And but thank you for sending it from the Netherlands. I'm so sorry. I've been saying New Zealand. Now I'm going to have to go look up pictures of Netherlands and watch it. Hi, Bev. Yes, good to see you, Bev. Alternative to the laundromat is good. Yes. I hear you, Christine, but just normal brain burps and forgetting stuff, and even as you get older, we all forget stuff, is not the same as a brain injury, dementia, or Alzheimer's. Sorry, it's just not. Thank you, Grace. You also wanted to start fishing after seeing us guys fishing. We have a good time when well, I love fishing even when I don't catch anything, but we haven't caught a thing here. And yes, find humor in everything. My sister is just such a champion of that. I love talking to her because she just laughs at anything. Like today, I try to remember to not put her on. I try to remember to not put her on the spot. But today I asked her, what'd you have for lunch? And I know better than to do that because she doesn't remember. And what is going on? LOL, that wasn't supposed to be part of that comment. Jana does that all the time. And she says it's the automated response stuff. I'm like, yeah, but that's funny. Oh, wow. Steve got 8 walleye. Walleye is our favorite fish eating.
Oh, my God.
Sherry, Netherlands has windmills and tulips. That much I know, especially the tulips, Sherry. And I just, again, I apologize. And thank you for being on here. What time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock where we are here in the States. The States has 4 different time zones. But where we are here in the States, it's almost 5 o'clock. What time is it there, Sherry, in the Netherlands? Oh, Tracy's watching the grandchildren fish.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see them if you do, Tracy. I'd love to see those pictures. That'd be great. Thank you, Bev. Yes, 50 different countries. I've got 3 on here tonight. It's 1 a.m. and you are here with us. Sherry, that's amazing. Thank you. I don't think our friends from the UK are on, but I saw before I started looking at comments that somebody waiting is on here from Australia. They don't comment very often. I love it when you guys comment, so I know who all's on here and I can say hi, but thank you. Hey, Drop In, good to see you. Okay, so that was enough of 3 and 3. What's my next topic?
Surprising friends.
That's the one that Janice said, what is this surprising friends thing you have in the title? And I said, well, we dropped in on our friends at Elephant Butte. She goes, we did the last week's FNL from Elephant Butte from dropping in on them and surprising them. You can't do that again this week.
We already told them about that.
She's like, yeah, tell them. I'm going to get a drink.
We already told them about that. She's like, what? I said, when we left them, went down to the beach, did the FNL, and then we left.
Mm-hmm.
We had 30-minute drive to.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we went back to their camp and visited for a little bit.
Well, yeah, just to say bye, but anyway.
Yeah, she's like, you can't put that on this week's topic. You've
Well,
already.
you can. You just did. So we were at the state park, and we went and saw our friends, and then we did the FNL, and then we left. And so you get it twice. 2 FNLs, the same topic.
That's a little embarrassing. Hey, Jude. Hey, Jude. Oh, man, from Indiana. I hope tell me if I get your last name correct. Matthew, it looks like. It's got a French spelling on the end there. Jude Matthew. Good to see you. Thank you. I have all kinds of new people on tonight. That's awesomeness. Beyond the Road is here. Thank you. Glad that y'all are here. My cousins, Mike and Cindy, said that they've been here but haven't commented. I love to know who's here. Thank you for commenting. I love you guys very, very much. Oh, good. Judy made it to Bishop. Thank you for letting me know, Lisa. I was going to check in with her tomorrow. I did say it right. Yay. Glad to hear that, Jude. And thank you again for joining us. Okay, what's my next topic?
What fish?
And the reason I ask her is because I always forget to write it down before the FNL.
Well, I have it right here.
When she has it right there, and but I can't see it on my screen during the live stream. What fish? Is that it? Yeah, what fish? I kind of have already covered that. So I have tried everything but minnows. I have tried, and I hope that, oh, my mind just went blank. Who made our hand-tied lures, flies?
Surfing Dodo.
Surfing Dodo. Tried the 2 of her flies today. I tried another fly for some trout, nothing there. And I tried catfishing for catfish, worms, stink bait, all kinds of stuff, different depths, different size hooks, and all of that. Tried different things like that, and then I tried just trolling the river for anything and everything. And we've tried it different times of day and evening, morning, noon, night, whatever. I stayed out there today till 1 o'clock. That's why I'm red. I had on sunscreen and I wore my fishing hat and everything, but I'm still a little pink. I can see it. And I thought, well, maybe because the water's so cold, maybe they'll start biting when it warms up a little bit. And so they didn't. And so we came back, and my neighbors here, they go fishing here all the time. And they said they've been here 10 days, and they've done the river here, and they've done the lake that's nearby, and haven't caught anything for the first time in like forever. And so I didn't feel so bad after that. But yeah, it's like, what fish? There's no fish here. There's no fish in those waters. I think they've been stripped of fish. Thank you, Cindy, for sharing that. I certainly wasn't going to, but yeah, y'all keep my cousins in mind and in your hearts and prayers. And there's so many people going through so much, and we sure do wish everybody.
Oh, that's next Friday.
Well, yeah, that's next Friday. But we are going to vision and hold that everything goes well, and I am saying that we will be on the KOKO Fam and on the FNL and celebrating good news. Did you try topwater? Yes, not triple hooks. Did try a spinner. Didn't try triple hooks. Didn't try a rattle trap. I was like, I'm done. Your husband hooked up, Susan says for her laundry, your husband hooked up an old wringer washer to a bicycle, so you pedaled your wash. Yeah, I think I don't even know what to say to that, other than how ingenious and good for you. Let's see. Bev says welcome to the KOKO group. You don't have to be crazy to join. We will train you. Yeah, this is the FNL. This is the sketchy crew. FNL is sketchy crew. KOKO Fam is my patrons, but this is the FNL sketchy crew. What else? What's my next one?
Celebration book giveaway.
Oh. You didn't know that was in the title? She saw the one she needed to correct me on, but she didn't see the celebration. She didn't see the celebration book title. Book giveaway.
Laptop.
And sketchy crew, you got it. No, I think we can just do the number thing again. You can text me. Text me a number. And that we'll have verification. So so the celebration is, and I wish I'd written all this down. I have I don't know how many subscribers I have. I can't think. 21,500, 400, 21,400 subscribers. 1,600 of them are new since I got featured. Magnolia Beach, Texas. Oh, that's awesomeness, Derry. Good to see you. 1,600 of you are since I got featured on Bob's channel again. Cheap RV Living, and that was so awesomeness. And Janice will be coming up soon. We don't know exactly when, but yeah, no, it's coming up. I forgot to tell you that. So as Casey said, she goes, Janice will be coming up soon, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I'll let you know.
Oh,
that was part of her email. Weeks. Yeah. So Janice, Janice, because the way Casey explained it is that they space out RVs, vans, cars, truck campers, tours, interviews, and also the instructional videos he does. They space all that out. And so she said hers will be up in 2 to 3 weeks on a Saturday, but she doesn't know when, and she'll let us know. She'll let us know. That's what she said. So that might change. We're not in control of it, but hopefully that'll be awesomeness. So y'all keep an eye out for that. The wind is really picking up. I'm going to show you all the trees. Hold on.
You want me to write this down somewhere?
You can write it down or just text me, like I said. Look at that. See how it's blowing? And that is a big tree, because there's the campers, and there's the tree, and then these two. It doesn't look like much, but if we walked around that the other side of the RV, you'd really be able to hear it and see it. So I'm hoping y'all are okay. All right, did you text it to me?
No.
All right, so she's going to text me a number, and we'll play Win a Book here in a minute. And I am, yeah, it's a good mic now that I know about screwing that end in. So, okay, time for Alexis's softball practice. I played underhanded fast pitch as a pitcher for 9 years. So I'm so glad that you have family that is doing softball. That is great, Tracy. Michael, glad you're still here. And thank you, Cindy. If we could have a fishing contest, that gives me an idea for something. We'll see how. Okay, so Jenna just texted me the number. Tara PC, did I miss somebody? Did I miss? Yeah, I did miss somebody in Seattle. Hi, Tara PC. Lisa, thank you so much for catching that. Anytime I ever miss anything, I appreciate my moderators letting me know. That is awesomeness. Yes, glad that you're here. So I want to celebrate not only the books that I've sold and the subscribers that I've had, is what I meant to say. Not only the growth on my channel. I forget what do I have, 3.5 million views, but also my books just this month, and we're only halfway through the month, and I've got like 48 Audibles sold, 51 Kindle, and I forget how many paperbacks, and that is just phenomenal for an author. And I'm still working on my 10th book. I haven't written since we left Quartzsite because of traveling and everything and 2 days of fishing. But I need to get back to writing and finish up this book. But for an author to be able to have that many books sold in just a few weeks is just incredible. And Susan, she's saying that they probably haven't stocked yet. We were told that they don't stock caballo and rivers around here, so I don't know. Anyway, thank y'all for celebrating with me. Hi, Mary Edwards, good to see you. Peace, Dove, good to see you, and thank you. She's in Oatman. I'll tell y'all about the number in just a minute. So since we have new people on here, oh, thank you, Camper Tales. Since we have new people on here, I just want to say how this goes, and I need my mods. Well, I think it's just all I have left is Lisa, and because Cheryl had to get off, is Lisa and Jana to help watch this. So I'm going to tell you a number to guess in a minute between two numbers, and you can't duplicate somebody. So if you put down a number that somebody else had already put down, you got to guess again. And you can't guess a number until Jana says, until she types in go. And after that, once she types in stop, no more guesses apply. So no duplications. Wait on Jana to say go. Okay, he has to have permission to get in his chair. He's so funny. Let me show y'all. Did you get permission to get in your chair? You don't have to have permission, you know. He's so cute, so stinking cute. So is Sammy. But no duplications. Don't go until Jana types in text to go. Do you have that ready to go? And then once she says stop, then no more guesses. And I think what I'm going to give away this week, because I want to celebrate, is I'm going to give away a paperback of A Pigeon Story and Kaleidoscope 9. Kaleidoscope 9 is my very first book I wrote out of TBI rehab, and it was just something I never thought I'd get to do, is write after my brain injury and surgery and everything. And so I think that's a good celebration book. And then A Pigeon Story, it's my latest book to come out on Audible, but I'm going to be giving away the paperback tonight. And so if you've already read them or already have them, I can sign them generically and you can give them away as gifts. Or if you have somebody that you want to give them to and you win, you can let me know and I'll be happy to make them out to them. So what happens is if you win, you have to use the contact form on my website, debradickinson.com. Contact me, remind me that you won the 2 books, Kaleidoscope 9 and Pigeon Story, and let me know how you want me to sign them. All right, everybody, get ready. Wait, she's not ready. Yeah, now, everybody get ready, and you're going to guess numbers 1 through 50. And if nobody gets it this time, we will go again, but we're going to keep the same number. Jana has put up ready, go. So everybody start guessing, and this is for 2 signed paperbacks that you can keep yourself or give away. And we will just keep going. I'm going to go for another 15 seconds. Actually, I'm going to go another 20 seconds because you guys some of y'all are on a time lag, and I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to throw out a number. Make sure there's no duplicates. And Sue, you're so funny. There's 2 19s, so whoever guessed the second 19 needs to guess again. I can't back up and keep my eye on the clock. Beth?
She got it.
Okay, she got it. All right, get ready to type stop. And and as soon as she puts up stop, there will be no more guesses. So get yours in now if you are ready to, if you want to win these 2 books. And they will be signed and made out however you want them made out. All right, so waiting on Jana to get that posted to stop. You can still keep guessing if you haven't done so already.
I did a little stop sign.
Oh, she did a stop sign. That is so cute. Stop. Eat. All right, let's back up and see if we have a winner, and if not, we didn't get a winner. We're backing up to see, and if we didn't get a winner of the number that she texted me, we will go again. So get ready to type your ready, go. And I know, Tara PC says, such a sweet pup. Wendy in Virginia, too. All right, let's see. No, we didn't get a winner this time. So remember the number that you put, and you don't want to put it again because nobody guessed it. And so again, we're going to do 1 through 50 as soon as Jana puts up to go. We're going to go again, you guys, and we'll go for 15 or 20 seconds. Hit it. All right, now you can go, Julianne. She hadn't put up ready, go yet, so you got to retype it All right, everybody, guess again. Let's go. Don't guess with the number that you did a while ago. Good, Julianne. Thank you. All right, everybody. Sherry is playing from the Netherlands. Wow, come on. More. Come on, everybody. Julianne says, dang. Come on. All right, let's. All right, we got 5 more seconds. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. Make sure there's no duplicates. All right, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once Jana puts up, got 2 31s. I'm gonna let whoever did the second 31. Julianne, you'd already guessed, Julianne. You can't, and only 1 guess per person. So Julianne does not have 31, and Jana has put up the stop sign. And sorry, Julianne, that you couldn't guess 2 numbers, and you had already guessed. Let me see, what was your first guess? Julianne, I think you put up 39. And but 31 is actually the number that Jana texted me. And so Jude, our first time commenting, or at least first time on the FNL, just won 2 of my signed paperback books. Congratulations, Jude. So go to my website, debradickinson.com, and fill out the, oh, Julianne, you can do that, or I do a giveaway every week. In fact, Julianne, do me a favor, go ahead and fill out the contact form and let me know that you had the second number 31, and I'll send you something, okay? It won't be the 2 paperback books, but I'll send you something. Jude, congratulations. Be sure to contact me through the contact form. Remind me the 2 books that you won, because you know how my memory is.
Also include your shipping address.
Yes, and include your shipping address and how you want the book signed. I can just sign them my name, or I can make it out to somebody if you want me to. All right, everybody, it was a fun celebration, FNL. Thank you so much for being here. I've got to go in and finish up dishes from dinner because I didn't get them all done. But I can't thank you all enough for being on here with me every Friday, and we'll see you next Friday. Hopefully, we'll keep you updated on Mike. And yes, thank you. Remember to hit that like button. You guys did a great job on that tonight. And thank you again for the super chat tip, Sherry in the Netherlands. Appreciate that so much. We'll see you down the road, everybody. Keep on keeping on, no matter what, one day at a time. Bye-bye.